Good morning, folks. On this bright and early Saturday morning of April 8th, 2017, I just wanted to take a minute. This is the morning of the book signing. This is me pre-makeup, obviously. That's why I'm wearing the shade, so you can't see what I really look like. Anyway, I wanted to just kind of talk about how last night was in preparing for this. I know there's I've talked to some people, and there's other people that watch my videos because, you know, they're aspiring to do some things too, and quite often we don't share what works for us. So I thought I would share, you know, my process and what preparation I'm doing to prepare for today, and in hopes of a great event. Yesterday I literally spent the entire day preparing for this event, from just creating a last-minute flyer for a contest that we're going to be doing, and making sure that my t-shirts were going to be in a timely fashion, making sure my books got here on time, and you know, making sure everything was right as far as the room is concerned, making sure, you know, you really got to have your checklist. That's where you really got to think through, like, okay, what do I need to make sure of for this event? Making sure I have all my volunteers in place, that I know what time are they coming and who's going to be assigned to what. You want to keep down confusion as much as possible, you know. And so I made sure that for every station I've assigned every person that knows what they're supposed to do, from the greeters, you know, the first person that they see. I'm very intentional. I'm thinking about personality of, you know, I want Chick-fil-A atmosphere when people walk into my event today. And so out of my volunteers, I'm thinking, like, okay, who is that person that can be the first face that they see, that they'll feel that Chick-fil-A welcome. And so so I was very intentional about every station where I assigned someone, whether it's they're working at my t-shirt table, working at my book table, if they're especially handling the money. Hello, somebody. You know, intentional about who knows how to count money and who can take a swipe a credit card efficiently and keep the line moving, etc., so that I can just focus on actually signing books and you know, taking pictures and stuff of that nature. I have a person, my marketing person is handling all of the videos. I'm doing some, we're hoping to get some people to talk on video that know me as that they're clients of mine. So we're going to get them to do a couple videos. And of course, I'm going to be broadcasting live throughout the day and hitting up social media, because you want to, you know, get as much exposure as you can. That's very, very important. I will say, you know, I've had people to be like, you know, you should be so excited you're having a book signing, and oh, that's so exciting, you did your first book and all that stuff. And honestly, I was not that excited. Not that I'm not happy that I completed the book, because that was definitely a large task, but you know, I'm a testament to never giving up. If I could give any piece of advice to aspiring business owners, you know, entrepreneurs, people that's trying to write a book, people that's trying to start a business, whatever it is that you're working on and you hit rough spots, rough patches, the one thing that I can definitely tell you that I have not done, and my husband can attest to this because sometimes he wish I would have given up, but I have never given up. Never. If it doesn't work, I've had several events where I've gotten volunteers, help, people, all of this stuff, and nobody show up. Do you know how embarrassing that is? To have an event and have all these people that, you know, are coming out to help you to make your event great, and have nobody show up. Very, very embarrassing. I wanted to just like go crawl under a table, under a rock, and just cry, you know, and never come out. But, you know, you have your moment. You have your sad moment. You take a minute and you just get up and you keep moving. That's what you got to do, you know. Being a business owner or becoming an entrepreneur is not for the weak or the faint at heart. You know, you got to keep pressing forward. You got to keep working on it, working at it, all of the above. So, and it's not for the lazy. You got to be disciplined, you know. There's times you got to work late when you don't feel like it, you know, but the job got to get done. And if you don't do it, who's going to do it? It's your company. You know, at the end of the day, if it fails, it's going to totally be your fault. And so, you know, like I said, those are some of the things that that I did in preparing for today. And so I said all that to say I'm not like super excited about the event, but I am happy. You know, let's not make no mistake about it. I'm trying not to get my hopes up too high, because, you know, I did a lot of things differently this time. You know, if you want a different result, you got to do some things differently. And so that is one of the things that I did. I did some stuff differently this time. I had more heavier marketing and stuff of that nature. So I am, you know, walking in expectation of something great. But you know, my thing is I'll be happy. When I see people come in the door, then I'll be happy. Until then, I'm like, let me just prepare and do all the things and, you know, and get stuff in place. So I hope that this has been helpful for you. I don't want to make the video too long. You know, got to keep people's attention. And I got to go in Walmart and, you know, get a couple things this morning before I go get my face beat, as they say. I'll be broadcasting some more later today. So if you're interested, take a look. God bless.